This week will leave you feeling inspired and restless, Aries. You want to go out and do, because you know that doing is your greatest strength. But before you walk out that door, make a plan. While spontaneity usually works well for you, arranging the fine details will prove useful should you get caught in a sticky situation. Ask a loved one to join you for backup and company. Not only will they provide a needed second opinion, it will make the journey all the more fun. Love is in the air this week, Taurus. With your home planet entering Libra on Monday, your romantic energy is at an all-time high. This will provide some needed relief from the stress of your daily life, which has been leaving you feeling empty and stuck. Savor the joy that love brings, but know that it only provides respite, not solution. If you want to escape this rut, you must determine what your next steps need to be, then follow them strictly. Only with commitment and hard work can you change your situation. Something has caught your eye recently, Gemini. Whether that be a new hobby, work opportunity, or person, you will find yourself wanting, yet too scared to make a move on your own. That's okay. Some tasks aren't meant to be faced alone, and support could prove very useful. Ask your friends to join you just this first time, and what seemed daunting before will turn into a pleasant and exciting new experience. If you find yourself getting nervous, remember to focus on your enjoyment rather than your performance. After all, this is a gift you are giving to yourself. Accept it graciously. You are usually one for nesting, Cancer, but not this week. While you love to give and receive emotional security, you might find yourself wanting independence from all that. Follow this intuition. With the moon in its first quarter and the sun in Leo, your creativity is at an all-time high. Close your door, put on your favorite tunes, and get out a notebook. When you allow yourself a break from attending to others, you will notice what your own mind has been trying to tell you. Now is the time for thinking and making. Go on, think, make. You are a visionary, Leo, especially when the sun shines bright in your house. You've been on a roll lately, and that will continue this week as new opportunities appear before you. Remember though, just because someone has a good pitch doesn't mean you have to say yes. You only have so much time in a day, and that time should be spent honing your own ideas before considering others. Use your time this week to flesh out that passion project you've been putting aside in favor of work. Money is important, but so is creative fulfillment. This is going to be a satisfying week for you, Virgo. You know that task that has been making you bang your head up against the wall? Bang no more, my friend, for around Tuesday, a small shift will cause everything to fall into place. All will become clear, and for the first time in a while, your desires will line up perfectly with the most efficient and reasonable path. As a lover of rules and patterns, you will get as much joy from the harmony of each moving piece as you will from finding the solution at all. Savor it, utilize it, and move forward. With Venus in your home court, this week will be an excellent one for love and relationships. If you are single, you may meet someone in the coming days who will make an excellent long-term partner. If you've already got your special someone, the two of you will feel especially in tune, meeting each other's needs and communicating with grace and warmth. This is a good time to share your passions with loved ones. Perhaps you have a favorite hobby that you've been meaning to show off. Be confident in yourself and your interests, and those around you will be drawn to your ardent glow. What do you want more than anything else, Scorpio? Think about it carefully, for this week is a vital moment for goal seekers such as yourself. You can't figure out your path until you know which way you're going. So start with some deep introspection about the type of life that will make you happy long term. Then start laying down the groundwork. Even the most far-fetched dreams can be tackled with a good instinct for planning, which you have always had. Pull down your calendar, get out your pens, and take action. Your natural charm will get you in trouble this week, Sagittarius. You will be put in a situation you are not at all prepared for, or asked to take on a job that you've never done before. Luckily, you have the internet, your peers, and creativity on your side. You will have to use all three to get through this situation, but especially the former two. As an independent soul, you may be compelled to do everything yourself. Be wary of this compulsion, and instead, learn what you can to stay afloat, and delegate tasks that you don't understand. Remember, your greatest skill is your adaptability. Even if you feel overwhelmed, this type of situation is exactly where you excel. You will have an easy week, Capricorn. Despite having a lot to do, you will fall into a routine that comes naturally to you. It's like the saying goes, find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. But just because you thrive in a routine doesn't mean you shouldn't break it up every once in a while. Make a goal to do something spontaneous this week. With Venus in Virgo, now is an excellent time to go on an unconventional date. Skip dinner and a movie, and try out something completely new. Even if it turns out not to be your cup of tea, you will feel refreshed and proud for having done something outside of your comfort zone. Lately, you've been feeling unfulfilled, Aquarius. This may be confusing to you, as you are doing so many things that usually make you happy. But that's just the issue. You are focusing so much on doing that you've forgotten to focus on feeling. It is difficult to live in the moment when you are always moving on to the next thing. Take a step back and assess the tasks before you. Ask yourself, which of these can I put on the back shelf for a week? Then, instead of moving through your schedule, take the time to savor something simple. Your favorite food, a walk through the woods, or anything else that brings you joy. Remember, passive experiences are as important as active ones. Usually, Pisces, you keep your mysticism and dreamlike nature to yourself. But this week, you may be surprised by how curious others are to hear what you have to say. This path you are used to walking alone will be shared in the coming days. Revel in it, and use the minds and hearts of your peers to create something new. However, remember that you can always take a break and do your own thing if you need to. Each individual's journey is up to them, and while your sense of self may inspire others this week, it is important to stay true to what you need.